Hey guys, Boss here. Welcome back to another video. I'm sorry I haven't really recorded in 7 months. Jesus Christ, 7 months. Boy, I kind of need. Oh boy, I gotta feel like I need to explain myself here, don't I? So I kind of have been taking a break, the whole school and taking my little time during summer. So, I guess that is enough of an excuse for that. Jesus Christ. But let's just be honest here. I've been busy. I'm pretty sure you guys been busy. I hope you've been really enjoying your time since like the 7 months I haven't really recorded anything. But I am planning on, doing some things now that I was able to finally come back to the whole like having a little issue at home. I'm pretty sure I did said there was something wrong in my Twitter. Links down below on some stuff, as well as I'll be live streaming later, probably tomorrow, when this video is uploaded on YouTube. So there will be some links to my Twitter, my Twitch, twitch.tv/JoshBoom29, that I'll be streaming some Binding of Isaac, that's what you're seeing right here, as well as maybe some Fortnite, like like a few minutes of it. Maybe. I'm not sure I'll be talking to a friend or anything. Maybe I will with some people on a community or whatever. But you gotta do some things that you kinda have to do. So yeah, I was planning on doing something else. Like the whole finding my whole mic thing, explain it at the very beginning, then have like the intro and then this part, but it didn't really work that out that way. But so I haven't really done my the whole, I think it's my multi-story thing. Jesus, let me just give me a sec. So yeah, it's been a near 2 whole years since I actually recorded my technical first live story. Jesus, 2 freaking years. It's getting closer to 3 years now. Oh boy. Jesus. I did not actually expect that. Oh, please save me. Oh boy. 2 years. I haven't recorded anything. So, I kind of been planning. Maybe I'm planning on telling you some life stories. A life story. At least, maybe, 2 life stories of the time. Give me a sec. Give me a voice crack.
My God, Youngster, how could you really just have a voice crack out all of a sudden? My God, you're such a horrible human being.
Oh God, what am I doing? Seriously. So I'm thinking of having 2 live stories, and this whole thing, as you know, this video will be at least a good 25 minutes long. Hoping that I don't mess everything up. So I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna be talking the whole 25 minutes. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. That's actually a lot of freaking time of me talking, so I have 2 interesting stories that I can at least remember from my past. So this first one is rather short because I don't remember everything about it. But it's it's been more than a few years, maybe 6-7 years ago. I can't really be exact because I don't remember much about it. But around someone then, I was at someone I think it was a type of family member, someone I don't remember. I think it was maybe a cousin. I don't remember, but it was I was able to play the good old, I believe it was the NES. It was either the NES or the Game Boy Advance. I don't feel like actually researching of. Oh wait, no, it's the the Nintendo 64. That was the console I was able to play because I was able to play Mario 64. And honestly, it was pretty fun, even though I had like the only level I was able to play was the whole penguin level that you had two options. You either had to slide down the penguin to the mother down the ramp, which for the love of God, the whole sliding to the whole sliding left right to make sure you don't freaking fall to an abyss and die was nearly impossible for me. I will be honest, I do remember that. For a matter of fact, that is really hard, and I don't understand why it's even difficult at all. And the second thing, as well as there is the Chimber, you know what I'm talking about, what Santa Claus will would most likely try to get into your house during Christmas. You know that. Well, you go down that, and then you're racing the mother penguin down to the very bottom, which I know for a fact I can never beat that because I can barely slide in the game, and that's freaking difficult. I remember how difficult it was, but it was so fun, and I still remember there was if you're able to time it just correctly, the whole sliding down with the baby penguin, that you can easily reach down to the area fast enough and easier. It's just, I don't remember how far down, exactly when you need to time it to fall off and then you're good to the little platform down below. There was that, which honestly the Nintendo 64 was pretty good back in its day, even though graphics and stuff was definitely better because Nintendo never back then they decided the whole cartridges was still a good thing to use, and other consoles like Xbox and Sony sticked with CDs, and Sony was the whole Nintendo and Sony was partnering together with partnering together until Sony got the idea to actually use CDs. Which did ruin their whole partnership with the whole, because Nintendo thought it was a great idea to stay back then and not upgrade to what they really could have kept with, because they honestly could have done. It could have caught up with the whole, near 4K resolution from most consoles nowadays, and they're still kind of behind, but they still have the Nintendo Switch now, which it's their next gen, alongside with But I think we also kind of wish that we was able to, if we can ever get that Sony can ever freaking go cross capability with Xbox and most likely Nintendo as well, but because Sony is so strict and they just care about financial problems, it's just it's more questionable because is that all you're gonna worry about is very stupid. Jesus Christ. Why? Oh, by the way, before I get completely off track and just ramble completely out of just me most likely talking for this whole thing until we get to the end. So, before I do the second live story, which is the only live story I got for now for you guys, technically enough, I do have a few others. I don't feel like discouraging them, and there's a good chance I most likely will post these once a month at least. I'm not thinking of going another 2 years to post another one of these videos. Jesus Christ, me doing that kind of felt like it's kind of a dick move. So, just to let you guys know that this clip that you're seeing for the whole Binding of Isaac, I'm gonna tell you I did a fantastic job beating this round with, you know, Isaac as, with this mode, because we got, I don't remember the upgrade. It's a big coin with a big modifier which does a lot more damage. And we have Infested Buddy, I believe? And you won't see it because I didn't record that far in. But I'll tell you now, I definitely was able to beat this run. And actually beat Mom. This was before I actually was able to beat Mom to reach Mom's heart. Which I am still working on fighting Mom's heart. Maybe we'll beat Mom's heart within, maybe I'll finally beat Mom's heart within this next playthrough. I mean, the next time I play on the live stream, most likely tomorrow. I'm planning on that. So I hope you enjoyed that. So the clip will be ending here. So yeah. That's all. So now let's continue more onto this story, and we will get straight into that with the whole stuff. And now we're going to Disgaea 5 with a lot of me pretty much grinding in the item world because I have been busy. I'm still busy on this game, and if you guys are planning on, if you guys are thinking I'm ever gonna live stream Disgaea 5 or something, I'm most likely not gonna live stream this game. But if Disgaea 6 ever comes out, which most likely it will probably come around 2020, probably 2020, maybe 2021. But if the chances become at least, it will come at 2022. But let's just hope it comes out 2020, because this, they have released that Disgaea 6 will be coming out. It's just like the whole, they haven't really, the whole art style release hasn't been released, so it really hasn't been worked on just yet. So it's still a new project. So it's going to take like a few years, like maybe 2-3 years. But we can only hope that they can actually finish it within, you know, a certain amount of time. Maybe. And I most likely will be live streaming that game whenever that comes out, if I have time. And I don't become stupid enough to not do anything about it. So, yeah, that's fun. That's real fun. Okay. So, before I honestly go to a complete ramble, live story number 2. Do I remember exactly what it was? Where's that? Give me a sec. So, I remember what it is. So, this one is more, let's just say it's interesting. So, this happened a few years ago. I want to say this happened maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, most likely 4 or 5 years ago, maybe slightly longer than that, but yeah. So this time, me and my cousins me and I believe it's my cousin Cassandra who went, alongside my other cousins, which I won't disclose their names, but I'll just put in I'll just put 2 names that just cover their names. Let's just go with Eri and Yuki. How about that? No. Let's go with Miku and Yuki. Yeah. Miku and Yuki. Okay. So we was going to Iri's and Yuki's like edition kind of
Full of surprises.
ballerina show thing, and when we was like driving to the actual like building, apparently enough my cousins and their mother, but they apparently saw a few men that most likely was gonna, that honestly looked like they was gonna do something. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I did not see them at all. I don't remember what I was doing back then. I most likely was on my phone. Actually, no. I think I was actually on my 3DS back then, playing some kind of game. Because I do remember I had my 3DS back then. And I do remember bringing it with me, but I don't remember what game. So, let's just say I was just playing Pokemon. Let's just say I was just playing, I don't know, Pokemon. Let's just go with that. So, I was playing Pokemon in the car. We got out. We was watching Miko's and Eri and Miku's ballerina dance show, and I believe it lasted for an hour or so. I believe that show lasted like an hour or so. It was definitely like an hour or two, but I don't remember much that happened inside the whole ballerina whole dance thing. Other than that, once we finally got out of the whole show, we went back to the building and the glass was completely broken. They most likely took some stuff, maybe like money and probably some other things, just because of something. But they didn't take everything, so yeah. And we waited there for maybe like an hour or so. I'd say we stayed there for half an hour to an hour at least. And we waited there for like a decent amount of time. I was still playing my Pokemon game while trying to keep it at a reasonable percentage. It was still somewhat high of a percentage. I believe it was around maybe 60-70% percent when we was waiting, and their mother called like a taxi like a few minutes afterwards, like maybe like 20-30 minutes afterwards. Then we waited, and throughout that time we really wasn't really doing much other than waiting. Their mother was just like, I think just sitting there as well, just like, why did this happen? But other than that, I honestly don't know why that would have happened. Out of most likely most of the cars that was there, and I do remember there really wasn't much cars there to begin with. Probably because they left early or something, and they thought, hey, it'll be a great idea to go to their car and just steal whatever they have. I was like, no, we can't go in the car and blah blah blah. We can't steal it because, you know, we don't have a key and we probably don't know how to hijack a car by using wires. So that happened, and oddly enough, I'm still alive. Because like they called the taxi, and me, Miku, my cousin Cassandra, and Yuki, we all went back, and you know, we all went back to we went inside the taxi, and then we was able to get home safely. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I think that's just I think that's just about it around for my 2 live stories. So other than that, I just get to go rambling now. And by the way, if you're looking at it at the screen, you're seeing we have that back then I was fighting Proto Death Chop, which is one It's actually a pretty difficult item world boss, but he's not as strong as my Killia. But I still needed to do a tech. He was still strong enough to handle a few of my really overpowered moves, so I had to take out some evasion to getting some things to work, as well as maybe leveling up some of my characters that I just conveniently have. By the way, this guy I was able to kill within like a good few moves, but I had to think really hard of like how to kill Proto Deathtrap. But here's the thing. Whenever we get to the next Disgaea game, I will bring you guys along for the ride, even though that is going to be a long game. And trust me, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do things, as well as the main character, I swear to you, will become most likely my most overpowered character, alongside with a few other characters that I will bring along with me. Like most likely, I will most likely bring my Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is super overpowered. Definitely recommended for most teams. Having that stage is pretty much your only way. A really overpowered stage is pretty much your only way of really clearing a whole stage and grinding up to the max level 9,999 to grind that all up to reach like the whole billions of like health, SP, and all different stats. And as you will see, we can't kill him just yet because of how strong he is. Even though we're still, like, I believe Killia is around level 100. And this was around the time we was doing post game, so we still had a chance to kill him. Oh god, give me a sec. I'm talking a lot. Jesus Christ, and this is still not over. Is there anything else in current times that I haven't really talked about? Can't really think of much. I don't know. I've been really enjoying some games, a lot of games. I haven't really watched much anime out of recent. I haven't really watched any anime ever since school ended for the summer, even though summer is coming to a close, sadly. Even though sooner or later I will get back into anime, catch up on my most favorite anime, like most likely catching up with High School DxD and other stuff that I haven't seen and stuff that I want to watch. There's a lot of stuff I need to catch up and watch the current stuff. So I will be busy for a while to catch up on some anime and really a lot of other stuff going, so that's gonna be interesting. As well as I hope you guys are having a great time, because oh boy, I really think I'll be talking for a good old 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and 5 seconds. But the 5 seconds you won't actually worry, because I'll still my god, 2 more minutes of talking, rambling. So we got this whole thing working out with the whole things, and maybe it'll be great to I really should watch New Game again, because it does go back to the whole it does give you an example of like how difficult making games are. And telling if I went to camp like a few weeks ago to down in Towson, that we went to a little camp to make some people was able to most of us was able to make some type of little game. Some people was working on programming, some people was working on coding and other stuff. So yeah, I think that's just about it for my rambling about it, I guess. I think. As well as sooner or later, I will be playing some VR chat, and I hope I will actually enjoy it. So, other than that, I hope you guys, it looks like we're getting close to the end, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and pretty much, I'll see you guys in the next video. Assassin Boss.